You got a girl who can turn him out?
I have got a girl who is so good, if you threw it up in the air, it would turn into sunshine.
Well, I don't want to meet her.
I do.
What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another ranking, and this one is from Kendra G. Check this out, y'all.
Girl,
Too dark?
you need light. You was chocolate as
I
me.
got you. My apologies.
Y'all be coming in here. Oh, you actually lighter than me. Hey, bro, you so cute. Get the lights
Greetings.
on.
Thank you so much.
What's your name, baby?
Let's pause. My name is Shalir, but I go by my spiritual name, Sunshine.
What do you want me to call you?
Sunshine.
Sunshine?
Spiritual name is Sunshine, huh? Last time I heard a chick named Sunshine was on Harlem Nights, right?
Richie, I think I'm falling in love with you.
Right? Y'all remember Sunshine? Yeah, that's Sunshine. Y'all remember Sunshine? I wonder how she got her spiritual name. I'm so intrigued. Let's go in.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's easy to pronounce, so I'm rolling with it. Sunshine,
Right.
Stop moving if you can, baby girl.
Okay.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 29.
29. When's your birthday?
May 6th.
May what?
May the 6th.
Okay, you're a Taurus. It's the day before my birthday.
Oh,
May
nice.
6th. Yes, that's also Meek Mill's birthday. So Chris Brown's birthday is May 5th.
Is
Meek
the
Mill's
5th,
May
right.
6th. And my birthday is May 7th.
All
All right, Sunshine, where you calling us from?
I'm from Atlanta. Well, I'm in Atlanta.
Do you live in Atlanta?
I live in Atlanta now. I just moved here a month ago.
Okay, you moved there a month ago. Where'd you move from?
From New York, upstate New York.
Okay. What do you do for a living, Sunshine?
I'm a cosmetology teacher.
Employee. Woo! Looky. Shanae is the owner of her own salon, her own business. Shanae don't work for nobody. All on, boop, as you were.
A cosmetologist teacher. You have any kids?
I have 3.
3 kids. How old are your kids?
They are 11-year-old girl, a 7-year-old boy, and a 3-year-old boy.
Wow. 3 kids. Okay, Sunshine. Starting to make sense now. Okay, with 3 kids. I'm starting to think that that spiritual name that was given to you was for a reason. And one of the baby daddies gave it to you. Because, but anyway, 3 kids, man, that's rough. It's just rough. What can, like, how can you immerse yourself in this situation? Would you want to get in this situation? You know, it's just a lot for a man to handle, and with every kid comes a liability. Believe it or not, it just is what it is. With every kid, every kid is considered a liability. So she got an uphill battle. I ain't gonna even front. Trying to find a guy that's gonna be loyal to her. Like, look, here's just my opinion. When women are at the 2, 3, especially the 3 and over kid category, you need to be open to polygyny. For real. You need to be open to polygyny. And you need to start being open to alternative ways of relationships, because the whole you and me and you're loyal only to me and but I got three other dudes kids, it's just, it don't make sense. It just don't make sense. When if you have, I would say when you start having two or more, you need to start opening up your relationship parameters and being a little bit more flexible. If you want, a mate or a man under the roof, that can help you with the kids. A man is probably not going to be willing to do that if if he's just looking for a woman on his arm. But if you got kids, then you need a family guy. A family guy is a polygyny guy. He thinks family. So you need to start opening up your horizons. And, I don't think a lot of women realize that. Let's go back in.
Same dad?
No,
How
See
many
there?
dads?
3.
Three different dads. Listen, I have not seen this before. So whatever I say, I could be wrong about some things and I could be very well right about some things. I did not see this before, I promise you. So I kind of guessed that she had three different daddies to three different kids, but you need to be looking for a polygyny situation. You just do. You just do. Let's go back in.
3. Okay, why are you not with the 3-year-old dad?
That was kind of like a sneaky link gone wrong or gone too far. We never really had a relationship. It was primarily sexual.
Okay.
So, and when we did try, we weren't compatible. So, but the baby was already en route. So,
Okay. Why are you not with the 7-year-old dad?
Well, that relationship, he's an amazing guy. So I don't want to tell my side and then make it seem like, but it started to get abusive a little bit, more so verbally than physically. But I know when to say when. I know how to get out before it gets to that point. And so,
just off the bat, I'm kind of putting her in the box. I ain't gonna even front. And the reason why is because she seems to be all feeling and no logic. And when you're dealing with somebody like that, it's hard to stay in a relationship with them because feelings and emotions is unstable. It's not a sustainable thing. Emotions change like the weather. Okay. And if she ran through those many guys and had those many babies, it just tells me that she ain't really thinking logically about a lot of stuff. So unfortunately, I am kind of putting her in the box. But look, I would even probably say she put herself in the box because I'm not the only guy who's gonna be viewing her like this. I know I'm not. And it's like, oh, you know what? She a good time. If I'm a desperate guy and I want a baby, I may recruit her as a surrogate. And then I get my child just like the last guy did. And just get my kid and then, be out. But I ain't that type of guy. I got enough kids. But the point is, she just seems very unstable to me. And the 3 kids was a red flag. The 3 fathers is another red flag. And her not being able to sustain relationships. How many red flags you need, really? Again, I haven't seen this. This is just my opinion, my firsthand opinion on what I'm seeing so far. But let's go back in.
Yeah, I decided to kind of call it quits before it got too far.
Okay. And why are you not with the 11-year-old dad?
That was high school. I kind of lost my virginity, got pregnant, and decided to keep it. So
Okay, okay. We'll revisit that, but let me keep going. So
yeah.
what kind of man you looking for now, Sunshine?
Well, I am non-monogamous, so I want to make that clear.
What does that
I
mean? Are you he get say
I'm
again?
solo polyamorous.
So you're down.
Oh, so she is. I swear, y'all, I haven't seen this before, and she's polyamorous. Okay. I'm a little shocked by that. Um, because exactly what I said she should be, she actually is. Interesting. Interesting. Non-monogamous. Again, it's just I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I mean, she is where she should be. Like I said, she should, but I was thinking more of the polygyny avenue, not so much the polyandry avenue where it's non-monogamous. Okay. But that's not a bad lane to be in either if she finds the right guy to deal with that. So I wonder if she's bi too. I wonder that too, because she seemed very charged up. She seemed very, sexually charged to me. So, and I'm spiritual name. I'm sure that's how she got the name Sunshine. Let's just keep it hot, okay? But yeah, I'm intrigued. Let's go back in.
For polyamorous.
I am.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Yes. So,
Okay.
with that being said, I'm searching for not a specific dynamic within polyamory. I'm open to two males, having two males, or two heterosexual males, make that clear. And I'm also open to dating couples, having a girl and a guy. I'm solo polyamorous. So to make that clear, basically, my most important relationship to me is the one that I have with myself and my spirit self. So I don't necessarily search for relationships for commitment purposes or for marriage purposes, so to speak. And so, although I am searching for intentional and genuine connections, they don't have to be traditional, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
She freaky, y'all. She is freaky. And I didn't say that was a problem. I'm just saying she is super freaky and she's very you can't put a leash on her. She don't want to be leashed. She don't want to have titles. She ain't really necessarily looking for marriage. She don't sound like she don't believe in loyalty. She's a forever situationship or a side chick. She'll be forever that. She put herself in that category, and that's fine. And that's fine. She would have to find a special circumstance to make that work because, with the world and the way the world is right now, it's not really healthy to have strays. Like when I think of polygyny, I think of a closed circle. I called it a closed circle. Man, multiple wives, nobody go out of that closed circle, right? But if you start going into other, if you have a stray, if one of them is a stray and they start going out of the circle of family, then all kind of problems can happen. Okay, one person can mess up an entire family. That's why I don't really rock too heavy with the way that she's saying that she is, because I don't really like strays out of the family. Like you come into a family, whether it's monogamous or it's polygyny or it's polygamy, whatever. As long as it's even if it's polyandry, which I would never do, but even if it was polyandry, as long as it's a closed circle, Okay, everybody, we got our team here, and everybody's been checked. Everybody's good. This, that, and the third, and we not. There is no need whatsoever to go outside of this circle. Okay, because we got multiple players on this team. But if you are astray and you go out of the circle, out of the family, and away from the team, you are dangerous. You could be some kind of mole that will destroy the family. And I don't really rock with that type of situation. It's a little dangerous. It's a little reckless to me. But anyway, let's go back in.
Okay. So you're searching for either. So let me just, because I don't know. I mean, I hear these names. I'm getting more familiar. In the situation with the two heterosexual guys, would you date them separately?
So in my ideal dynamic, I would date them together. They would know about each other. They would have kind of like a brusband type relationship where, like I said, they know each.
Yeah, it will be tag team. It will be, it will be train situation. Look, yeah, I'm saying it. Y'all just thinking it, okay? But that's what the situation would be. It will be I mean, she's open for that. Obviously, that's why she wants two guys. Let's keep it high. She's a wild child, and she wants two men, and she want them at the same time. These pretty much are her words, not mine. So that being said, you kind of know what you're getting into with her. But let's go in.
Each other, they have a relationship with each other. But I'm open to, if I do find two males that are not, open to that type of dynamic, then I would date them separately. But I would expect them to be committed to me.
Allow me. Why?
So they wouldn't be dating other women. The only open dynamic that I would be.
Whoa. Hold on. Stop the press. Hold the phones. Wait a minute. You want these two guys committed to you, but you're non-committal? You're non-monogamous? You get to you get to rock with two different guys, but you don't want. Well, it sounds like it's polyandry is what she wants. She wants multiple husbands, so to speak. She wants two guys, but she don't feel like she should be committed, but they should be committed to her. Good luck with that. They are saying that they're starting to do that, make that legal in South Africa, I believe. I mean, you could check to see if that's correct or not. But I think that that's a thing in South Africa, multiple husbands. And my question is, why? There are more available women than men. So if it should be any kind of multiples, it should be one man and multiple women. Just to counteract the numbers. Just to, this way, you're probably doing more damage than good for society. I know she don't care nothing about society, but what I'm saying is, numerically, it just don't make sense. Logically, it don't make sense. Okay, a woman, what if she get pregnant? Okay, who the daddy? Now you got to do DNA tests and all this other stuff. In another situation in polygyny, you don't have to worry about that. You know who the father is, you know who the mother is. It's only one man that could have done it, and it's only one woman who could have carried it. I don't care if it's 100 women. They know that baby in them is theirs, and they know that father is that one dude. In this situation, it gets messy. I'm often curious as to why women want multiple men. If you are one of those women, put it in the comments. Give me an understanding. All right, let's go back in.
Be okay with is if I'm dating a couple and they just so happen to date other people,
Okay. In the heterosexual situation, are you having sex with them at the same time or separately?
Whatever works.
But they're both. straight men. So,
Correct.
so they, I mean, I don't know how, I never did it. So I'm just curious.
Yeah.
So with
No,
two straight men,
have
huh?
together. They do.
Oh, so straight men have sex with a woman.
Yeah.
I don't want to be rude. This is not being rude. So I'm just asking for education.
Oh,
Is that called a train?
Choo choo. That's what I said earlier.
I guess. I mean.
Okay.
You know, I call it a threesome. It's still a threesome. There's three people.
Okay, got you. A threesome. All right. So we got there fast, girl. What's some deal breakers for you?
So deal breakers for me are closed. I would say closed-minded individuals, and what I mean by that is those who just don't have the mental flexibility to obviously be polyamorous or participate in polygamous type dynamics, but they want the sexual benefit of it, right? Because they hear a woman who's poly and they think orgy and you know, they just think it's a big sex fest, and that is a complete turn off to me. And so especially in this dynamic, it requires you to have a certain level of emotional and mental maturity. And so anything less than that is a complete turn off for me. Another deal breaker I would say is, I guess, lack of self-sustainability, like someone who doesn't have the ambition and the capability to maintain themselves, and they're looking for a codependent type of dynamic. That's not something I'm interested in either.
Okay. What about children? Can he have kids?
Yeah, I have kids, so I couldn't say, you know.
Exactly.
Do you want more kids, or are you done with that?
No, I'm done with that phase of my life.
So, and there's just no desire to be married to one person?
No, so I'm not closed off to marriage, but I don't have the desire to be, you know, I wouldn't say no, but I wouldn't be looking for it.
Okay.
I have to say, women today are different. They're good, bad, or indifferent. They are, in fact, different. They do things differently these days. Not that, like I said, not that that's a bad thing or anything. It's just a different thing. But I just find it fascinating. A lot of them are shying away from marriage, which is okay. But you know, you got to start looking at society and saying, what's going on? Why is it changing? Anytime something really significant changes, you got to look at society and say, why is this happening? There are more women out there who's more into the polyandry. I'm wondering if she's just as open if she's in a polygyny situation. I mean, she kind of briefly ran through it, but she was heavy on the I want two husbands things. That seemed to be what she really wants. That's what she wants. Not mad at that. Again, I'm curious. Why do women feel the need to, I guess for the same reasons men do, but it just seems like a masculine trait to me to because men have a psychological need to plant a seed in all fertile soil. So what is the woman's mentality? Is it to, you know, take all seeds? You know what I mean? I know she said she's done with having kids, but I'm talking about the psychological part of it. You know, that's the part that really, you know, that people really go by, is that psychological part. I'm just curious about this. Ladies, if you are living this life, put it in the comments. Explain this to me. I'd love to know, but let's go in.
Parents, because you mentioned guy and then you open to a woman too. So let's start off with guys first. Is there a parents requirement?
No, but I can say that I am physically not attracted to like really, really overweight men. If that, you know?
Okay, no overweight men. What about women?
The same.
No, so no overweight men or women. Does either have to make a certain amount of money?
No, but depending on, yes, let me change that. Yes. I was going to say no. But yes, because it depends on the where they live, the region in which they live in, and different areas do require different amounts of income to maintain self freaking stability. So as long as you're able to take care of yourself and you're not, like I said, looking for someone to codepend on, or you're not looking for a come up, then it's totally fine. But there's no specific figure, because I'm also not looking for a come up or looking for someone to take care of me. I just want you to be able to sustain yourself. And then if we want to, gift each other, or if we want to do special things for each other, we can, but not be completely cut off from the ability to do so.
Okay. So let me ask this. Is the guy more important than the woman? Like, you'll date a woman if she comes in a couple situation, but you're actually looking for two guys, or the man first, right? Or would you date a woman first and then find a guy?
So I would preferably date a woman and find the guy.
Oh, is that your goal, to find a woman first and then find a guy?
It would be if the dynamic is going to be the male female dynamic. So because, and I've done this before, because what I've learned,
you know what, that's actually better. That's actually better because, all right, full disclosure, I was attempting to try to do this. Okay, I had a couple ladies that I was going to do this type of dynamic with, but what I found is that the woman I was with at first was way too jealous. She could not fully get into me getting to know another woman, and the jealousy was just ruining every connection that we made. We made a couple connections with other women, and she just ruined it. I mean, she just threw monkey wrenches in every plan that we made. That's why I think it's better if the woman finds the woman first, and then they create a bond, right? And then they find the guy, because their connection is going to be what keeps it together. Okay. Finding a guy is probably the easy part. It's finding a connection with the other woman that is going to be the difficult part. So, I even tried that. I said, look, I'm done looking. Why don't you find somebody? Okay. And I gave her the keys to find somebody, but she found people that was not, she just found people that really didn't have no threat of, I want to say, taking her position, so to speak. You know what I mean? So it was like, and not that I'm looking for her to take, somebody else to take her position or whatever, but she just became territorial. So when you start in a polygyny situation, if you're going to do the dynamic of man and female, then you need to have the females link up and be good first. Maybe if they best friends at first, that will be cool. Okay. Best friends say, hey, let's go out and find us a dude together. That will be dope, because you don't have to worry about that dynamic as a guy, and because me trying to get my ex to have a friendship with another woman was pulling teeth, for real, because she was just so worried about other stuff. Oh, what if he likes her more than me? Or is she going to try to take my position and I'm wife number one and all this other stuff? And it was like, I see you sabotaging the situation. You know what I mean? So it was like, let's not even do it then, because you're just too jealous for this situation. I even tried it with another chick, same thing, just too jealous for it. But all that being said, I'm not saying that I won't try to do it again. Okay, I may try to do it again, but I just got to find the right situation to do that with. So right people really to do that with. And I only do the polygyny thing. One man, multiple women. I don't do the whole um, two men thing. I don't do none of that. Multiple men, no, no. Okay. But anyway, let's go back in.
In the poly dynamics is that it's easier for male and woman to connect because vibrationally it's more natural, should I say, right? But finding two women who are on the same wavelength and have the same, connections to a man is a lot harder. So I would kind of want to cancel that out before we even get to the man, so that there's none of that discourse that happens naturally when you're trying to introduce one of your women to the other.
Right.
Okay. All right, so this is Sunshine, 29.
She's been there before.
She teaches cosmetology. She's from New York but lives in Atlanta. Do you want the guy to be in Atlanta?
Yes.
Okay. ATL people, you're gonna find this in Atlanta, child.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
You have an age range?
Heard.
You have an age range?
Okay. So I prefer.
What do you want?
Want a job that I don't hate. What did you?
Over 40, but I haven't had any luck with that range. I definitely don't date under 30, not within my age range. I think that life has afforded me some experiences that has made me exceptionally advanced in certain areas and in mental maturity. And so I don't attract people under 30 in my age range. So I typically prefer between 30 and 45.
30 to 45. You know what? This is an overwhelming comments in the comments. So I want to see if you want to respond. You don't have to respond. But some people are saying things like, you're a mom, you have 3 children. They feel like your lifestyle that you're practicing is not appropriate for that dynamic and like poor kids. Do you want to respond to that?
Yes, I would love to. And this is bringing so much insight to the fact that we are stifled in society just as a whole with the idea that monogamous love is the only love and that it's the right way to love. And that's just wrong. It's completely wrong. It's not the only way to love. And there's no right or wrong because love is a frequency. It's a spectrum. It's a vibration. And there's different ways to tap into it. And so my children will be very well versed on polyamorous love because, like I said, and they can choose monogamy, and I would never make them feel any kind of way for it. But the reason why I'm polyamorous is because I don't believe in possessing a person's energy, time, love, or anything of that nature. I believe in the freeness of love and the freeness of choice, and I would want my children to be just as open-minded and receptive to that. So I would never want to push that's just like, I feel like the same as pushing one religion on your child or just pushing one way of thinking on your child. That's more stifling than exposing them to a healthy form, because again, this is healthy. I don't just bring all of my partners around my children. Like, that's not the case.
I have to agree with her on this. We have been taught by society that this is the only way to do anything is the monogamy way. And, I can't really say I necessarily agree with that. I mean, there's more than one way to skin a cat, as they say, and this way of loving has been pushed on us by the people who run society, and it benefits them because it makes relationships more unstable, believe it or not. And they love unstable relationships. They love unstable relationships because they monetize unstable relationships. You get married, they get paid. You have a baby, they get paid. You have a divorce, they get paid. You go for child support, they get paid. You see what I'm saying? There's so many ways that the system has monetized relationships. Nobody's making more money off of broken homes than the country. I mean, the lawyers, the judges, the states for filing fees and this, that, and the third. It's money. It's money. They don't You know, if all you got is two people, it as easily as they came together, they can go apart. And if you got a a larger family, like say for instance one man and multiple wives, then that's going to be more stable. It's almost like I kind of want to say it like this. Say for instance you got a car, okay? You got a car. You got four. You got two wheels, and you got four wheels. You got two wheels, okay? A bike, right? Well, a bike you got to balance, right? Because it only got two wheels. But a car is more balanced. It's more stable because it has four wheels on it. A husband and three wives. And if you a semi truck, you got more stability because it has 16 wheels. You see what I'm saying? The more that you have, the more stable the situation is going to be. And the state don't like that because they can't monetize that. It's taking away money out of the system. So they like it where it's only two people because you got to balance that like a bike, right? And one fault wrong turn or whatever, it go crashing. And a lot more than half of the relationships go crashing, and they love it. And they love it. And now this whole Roe versus Wade thing, I'm not going to get into that, but let's just say the state and the country wants to monetize every possible thing they can, and they're going to do it, and they're going to make money off of you. And this is why the game is messed up. Again, I don't blame women for nothing. I don't blame men for nothing. I always look at the countries, because the countries will tell you how you should be moving. They put parameters in place. Now y'all play with these parameters, and you got to move in these parameters. Oh, you're getting divorced? Well, you got to go through this procedure so we can get our money. Oh, you want child support? We're going to take away this right from women so we can monetize child support. Okay, so we can get this money. We're gonna make money off of y'all. Y'all are I ain't gonna. That's too deep for rap. Anyway, let's go in.
It definitely has. It's going to be a healthy relationship, and they're going to know that this is love. This is the form of love, and this is kingdom building. This is way more than possessing one person or needing one person to validate who you are by committing themselves only to you. I don't require that. So my kids don't need to be stifled by that perception.
Okay, and there you have it. All right, Sunshine. Why would a couple, a guy, a woman, whomever, be lucky to be with you?
I like to say,
because I got that sunshine. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Bling.
I have got a girl whose pussy is so good, if you threw it up in the air, it would turn into sunshine.
Well, I don't want to meet her.
I do.
Anyway, let's go in.
that we all have gifts, right? My biggest asset is my mind. And like I said earlier, life has afforded me some pretty steep experiences, especially spiritually, that I feel like kind of opened me up so much so that I feel like I'm naturally, in the polyamorous world, we call it a third, but I feel like I'm naturally just a person of harmony. I bring and create harmony. I bring and create energy that you can expound upon. I just have this gift and ability to maintain, or should I say. And so the gift would be, with being with me, would be the fact that I'm going to give you the ability to see, yourself and see our situation and, make sure that it's something that you can expound upon.
Okay.
Like, like a mirror.
Oh, you're a mirror. Okay. Why do you think you're single?
I know I'm single because I don't desire to be possessed. I've been in many relationships, three, significantly failed relationships, where I realized I was so unhappy because of that. Because I did, and I was monogamous, so I did require that validation of I need you to be committed to only me to make me feel like I'm a good enough woman. Like I need you to only see me and see only my beauty to make me feel like I'm good enough. And I realized I was so depressed. I was so depressed searching for that validation. And I was so depressed needing to be possessed. And so I went on this 2 years of celibacy and self-love journey. And this is what was born. And I just don't desire to belong to anyone. I'm free. I'm an experience. And you can tap into this experience for as long or as little as you like. I'm at peace anyhow. Um, and so I like I said, I'm not closed off to marriage or
Or
commitment
as
because
long or
even though
as
I'm
little.
polyamorous, I do desire intimate and deep connections, but I don't require any type of commitment. So I'm fine with being single.
Okay. Let's get into it. She knows who she is. And very
All right, there you have it with Sunshine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Um, Interesting young woman. Let me go ahead and give her a ranking. Check this out. And there you have it. Sunshine all over the place. Okay. She had a different way of doing things, but let me go ahead and rank her face. I thought her face was all right. I gave her face a 5. As for her body, her name is Sunshine. Okay. So I'm thinking that her body is at least about a 6. All right. And her mentality, I would say her mentality is, this whole thing about not being, I guess, committed or anything like that, or being more of a free spirit. It depends on who you talk to. Or what they think about that. But as for me, I just gave her mentality a 8. And the reason I gave it an 8 is because even though she's not quite there as far as family, she's at least not critical, and her mind is a little flexible, more so than the average person, for instance. So I kind of liked some of the things she said. I didn't like some of the other things that she said, but for those reasons, I gave it an 8 for a total of 19 points. All right, so that's what she gets. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Y'all let me know. Maybe I should have went down on her mentality, maybe went up on her face. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But that's how I got her ranked at 19 points. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
Who you talking to? You say what they want but can't. I say what you think but won't.